Hello, welcome to Counseling Made Simple. Um, today I today I want to discuss about very important topic that is affecting young people. Um, Sometimes how they go to that level. Some parents find it difficult to understand how they get to that level. And the topic is sleep hygiene. Sleep hygiene. So I'm going to talk about what the cause of it, the treatment, and the symptoms, and how it affects mental state, how it affects our physical health as well. And later after this, I'm going to come up with another topic about this particular, just to extend it a bit, because some people didn't know that our sleep hygiene is very important to us. That is fundamental. It's not an option. Because I've seen people say, as long as I have 3-4 hours is enough for me. It's not. Sometimes it's not. The reason why you felt that is enough is because you have not seen the repercussion. You have not seen the effect, negative effect of what lack of sleep is causing in your body or what it can cause. So that is why you said 4 hours or 3 hours is enough for you. And for those people, that is why I will be coming with an extension of this video later. Those people, I want to believe that before you conclude on 3 hours or hours is enough for you to sleep during the night, I hope you know that our sleep hygiene comes in stages. When we go to bed in the evening, we don't just go to bed and wake up in the morning. We go, when we fall asleep in stages. I think it's about 4 stages of different type of sleep. 4 stages. And one of the stages, we call it REM. Oh, we call the stages REM. We have no REM, and then we have REM. So one of the stages is a stage where you properly fall asleep. And when you properly fall asleep, and it's a particular time during the night, that when you go to bed at the right time, you get to that stage, that time, you properly fall asleep, and your body releases what will help your mental state, what will help your physical health. And if you have had people say, or doctor told you that there are some organs in our body that regenerate itself. Maybe the organ is going through issue and it regenerates itself. These are part of healing you can get when you fall asleep on time and you sleep through healthily during the course of your sleep, and you move from stages to stage within that stages of sleep. So if you know that, then you will know that probably 4 hours is not enough for you. Okay? So going back to the topic, sleep hygiene, sleep pattern, how you sleep. What is the cause of it? Why is people having sleep disorder? Why are people having issue with sleep? Why is it becoming an issue for the life of particularly young people? What is causing it? Number one, and then when it become an issue, we call it insomnia. We call it insomnia. So one of the issue is habits, the habit you practice. Habit is practice, like you are falling asleep. Your brain begin to fall asleep at the time that you are supposed to go to bed, but you fight it. You didn't go to bed, whether intentional or not. It could be because you are watching movie, maybe because you have a job that have to keep you awake at night. Some people do night shift. Maybe you just deliberately, or you're watching movie and you're doing other things, and deliberately you've been practicing this habit, or because of your job has been making you not to sleep on time, this is one of the cause, and it's called sleep deprivation. You deprive yourself from sleep. Your brain want to sleep, but you fight it. You deprive, or your sleep was deprived because you are doing some certain work that will not allow you to sleep. So that is one of the reasons. Then research also say that some people take alcohol, some people take caffeine, nicotine, anything to do with nicotine, caffeine, alcohol. The research says it make people to stay awake. It wouldn't make you to fall asleep on time. Also, phone. People stay on phone, scrolling on the screen of their phone. And they point out that when you are on your phone, the light from the phone or computer gets in, alert the brain, keep the brain alert. So because of that, you don't easily go to bed. Those are the habits. And some people have TV in their room that they watch, even if they are falling asleep or the brain want to fall asleep. They manage to keep it awake. So this is some of the reasons that was the cause of what we call insomnia, sleep disorder, where you get to a point that even when you are not watching your TV, you are not scrolling on your phone, you are not watching movie, you are not going to night shift, you can't just get yourself to sleep and wake up at the right time that you want to wake up. Okay, so those are the causes of or biologically, I shouldn't forget that biologically it could be your makeup, it could be your biological, or it could be biological underlying issue. I don't want to say it's your makeup. Nobody is created not to sleep at night. So it's not your biological makeup or gene. It could be there's a biological underlying condition or something in you that is not making you to fall asleep on time. Okay, so what are the symptoms? Obviously, you will be tired during the day. You will not be able to function well during the day. Okay, fatigue. It now depends on how long you'll be suffering it. Lack of concentration will be happening to you. Lack of concentration, and it can now, you will be very, very irritable, irritability. And also it can lead to anxiety and depression, particularly in young people, because it will become a concern. Adults can manage it. They might not see it as a concern. They can try to manage their emotion and keep it to themselves. For young people, it become an issue that can become as anxiety, depression, irritability, and all the rest, because the way it's affecting them. They want to function during the day, but they cannot function. Imagine somebody, a young person that got a job, that cannot hold down a job because he or she was unable to just keep himself or herself awake from 9 to 5 job. So you can imagine how it will become an issue for that kind of a person, or that young person that is going through this. So what is the treatment or the tip? Let me start from the tip. According to the research, we were advised, or it was researched out, that if you have your bath 1 hour before the time, you go to bed. It helps to cool your body down. Okay. And then the food you eat, don't eat too heavy 1 hour before you go to bed. That will help. Time yourself. Put a plan down. If you want to go to bed 9 and wake up 6, make sure you set your alarm or put a plan down that regularly I want to go to bed 9 o'clock and I want to wake up 6 o'clock, including weekend where you are not going to work, you don't have office work you want to go to. Still put it to regulate your body back. Then the phone that I mentioned, try not to be on your phone, on the screen of your phone at the time you want to go to bed. And if you must do it, make sure you dim your phone so that the light that is coming from your phone, the brightness that is coming from phone, is not keeping the brain alert. Okay? Curtain. Some people in their room, that's why they have darker curtain. People put darker curtain, they close it up so that the ray of light from outside is not getting into them. Even some people use this thing that they give us in the plane to cover their eyes, so that instead of seeing light, they make sure what they are seeing is dark. And then your room, the light in your room, dim the light in your room. Read something. Try to read something, and you can also put very soft music. All these are tips to keep you, to help you to fall asleep. Okay. And also there's something that we do at work that we advise them, or we encourage them, not advise, we encourage them to drink something like hot chocolate. We call it sleep-induced beverages, drink, sleep-induced drink. Instead of asking for tea or coffee, we suggest that to them to drink to help them to sleep. And then the treatment. If you know that you find it difficult, it has become a problem, sleep disorder, insomnia, you've tried all these tips, it's not helping, and it's affecting your everyday activities, it's affecting your functioning, it's affecting your mental state, seek professional help. Let them give you treatment. Some people help with a bit of medication. I know we give promethazine, and there's another one again. Is it melatonin? We give. I will write the name of this thing at the top. Seek professional. Speak to the doctor about your concern instead of worrying and being depressed and sitting down in anxiety and being irritable everywhere and losing jobs and not being able to cope. There's always help. If you are going through issue, there's always help. If you call for help, so they will give you to help you to regain your body back, to regain your sleep pattern back, so that when you go to bed, you fall asleep and wake at the time you need to wake, so that your sleeping journey can fall in between the stages of sleep, particularly the time that you have to fall into the realm of sleep, as I mentioned in the beginning, realm of sleep, that your body will release some chemical to support your mental state and support your physical health. So I think you'll be able to see 1 or 2 things in this video. So I'll be coming your way again to talk about the stages of sleep. Thank you. See you again. Bye.